Alrighty, y'all. So let's get a nice little warm up in before we get going with our bodyweight boot camp today. Let's just start by doing a little bounce from heel to toe, our boxer shuffle. Same thing we did on Thursday evening if y'all were with me then. And then let's move from that to some knee and ankle pulls. So what I want you to do is grab the ankle, make sure you're not grabbing the toe, pull up on that ankle and the knee, push the floor away from you, squeeze that glute or that down leg, and then alternate sides. So we're kind of getting that nice little hip stretch in there. Not holding it for too long though. Want to wake the legs up before we get going with today's boot camp class. We're going to be working the entire body on an EMOM kind of setup. So every minute on the minute, we got 8 different moves. I'll be sure to go through them with you in just a second. Let's do one more on each side with these knee and ankle pulls. Perfect. Next, we're going to go quad pull. So I want you, again, to grab the ankle, but we're going to go overhead reach with it. So as I go to push my hip forward, I'm going to reach up. Don't let your rib cage flare too much. Keep that down. Alternate legs. So here's what it's going to look like all together. Catch your balance. Pull, reach. If you need to be close to a wall, you can get that quad pull. Let go just for a second. And then grab it again. There's a couple options there for you. We're going back and forth on each side, stretching out that quad, get a little bit of core activation. One more on each side. Perfect. Next, I want us to sink down into a deep squat. So I want you to get as low as you can. Keep your weight on your heels. And what we're going to do is we're going to put one hand down. We're going to reach up with the other. We're going to do 5 on one side, 5 on the other. Here's 4, 5. Stand up if you need to. Shake it out. And we're going to do the same thing. We're going to sink down. We're going to do the other side. So feet are hip width apart, toes slightly pointed outwards. Sink down. You can grab that toe of the right foot, or if you were doing the left side, it's opposite. And then you're going to just bring that arm up, follow with your vision. There's 3, 4, and 5. Perfect. Stand up, shake it out. Next, we're going to go inchworm. It's a push-up. So I want you to keep your knees straight, hinge at your hips, hands come down to the floor, walk it out. Give me a push-up in the bottom here from the feet or from the knees. Come back up, and then we're going to do kind of a reverse inchworm. So instead of bringing the feet to the hands, we're going to bring the hands to the feet. Try to get a little bit of shoulders in there. We're going to do 4 of these. We got 1. Hinge down for 2. Push up. Drive those hands back away from you to get you back up to standing. 2 more. Knees are straight. Hinge. Feel that stretch in your hamstrings. Walk it out. Hands underneath shoulders. Push up. Drive those hands away from you. Back to standing. Excellent. 1 more. Walking out. Hands underneath shoulders. Push up. Drive those hands back. Very nice. All right, last one, we're going to step out for a lateral lunge. I want you to come down, stay low, drive to the other side. We're just gonna do a couple of these. These are called Cossack squats. You can actually rotate the toe if you'd like. Completely up to you. Try to keep that heel of the down leg on the floor. So if I'm going away from the straight leg, the heel can kind of come up, but I want to make sure the heel's down on that side that I'm actually lunging towards. Keep that chest up. Let's go one more on each side. Perfect. All right, grab a little bit of water, and then we're gonna get going. Make sure you got a towel handy. Probably gonna be working on a pretty good sweat today. We've got an every minute on the minute format going this morning. So what that means is we've got 8 different exercises, and we're gonna be completing 45 seconds of the minute. The remaining 15 is rest. So it's basically 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off, kind of similar to our format for Power Hour. Today we're doing 8 total exercises instead of 6. There's going to be a minute and a half in between rounds. We're shooting for 3 rounds. So altogether it'll be 30 minutes. Our first exercise is going to be a crab touch, toe touch. So we're going to be here in the crab position. Hips are up. All I'm going to do is I'm going to reach up, touch the opposite toe. All right. Make sure you're driving your hand away from you. Easier version is going to be butt down and toe touch here. That way it's not as hard on the shoulders. So that's an option for you too. Keep your core tight. Reach for that opposite toe. So that is our first task. We're going to get going in, and then I'll go over the next ones as we get to them. But we're going with that crab toe touch. The modification is a seated toe touch in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get on down, and we're going. So notice when I go to reach for the toe, bringing that hip up a little bit, I'm driving that floor away from me. Like I said, if you wanted to do a couple here, and that gets to be a little much on the shoulders, then you can bring it down to the feet and do your single leg reaches here. You got a couple options. 15 seconds to go, y'all. Keep pushing. Remember, it's going to start off easy. By the time we get to that, 7th, 8th exercise, it's going to get hard. Time. All right, next one, we're standing up. We got a lateral shuffle with whatever space you have, and then you're bringing that inside knee up. 3, 2, 1. Shuffle with the space you have. Bring that knee up. Hold it. 2 count. Hold it. 2 count. Working on balance a little bit. And we're going back and forth. Notice that when my left knee is up, my right arm is forward, and vice versa. Almost like I'm running. But I'm sticking that hold. I'm squeezing the glute. I'm pumping those arms on that shuffle. Want to make it harder? Hold here longer. 3, 2, 1, time. Nicely done. Check it out. Next, we're going push-up position. We're going a beast push-up. So you're going to push up. You're going to drive back. Okay? 3, 2, 1, go. Come down. If you need to go from the knees, you can. Then come up. Drive your hands away from you. Keep your knees off the floor. This is your beast. Hold it here for a second. Then come back out the flat. So here's from the feet. Driving those knees out, holding for a second. Here's from the knees. Then popping back up, sitting back. Just Stay with it, y'all. We got 15 seconds to go here. Coming out, core stays tight. Push up, drive it back. 3, 2, 1, time. All right, 3 down, we're going to 4. We've got a step through lunge. We're gonna sink back. We're gonna step it through, forward. 20 seconds on one side, 20 seconds on the other. And we're going. Step back, heel stays on the floor, step forward. Again, heel stays on the floor. You wanna make it harder, try to flow straight through to where that foot doesn't touch in the middle. I wanna make it a little easier. Give me that reset tap in the middle. And we're switching legs. Doesn't matter whether you start going forward or reverse. You end up going both ways. And we got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. Nicely done, y'all. All right, next, we got a side plank. We're going knee to elbow. So we're here, we're going inside, or you can go from the knees where we're going here. We're going 3, 2, 1, go. We're going 20 and 20 here as well. So here's your modified position. Here is your more advanced position. And this one is hard. All right, y'all stay with it. Let's switch sides. Flip it around. Same thing. Side plank, knee to elbow. From the knees if we need to. 3, 2, 1, time. All right, stay on the floor. Next, we're moving to a plank up, down to 2 plank jacks. So we're gonna be here in a low plank. Press up, press back down, jump it out twice. We're going now. Drive up, drop it down, jump those feet out twice, or you can step out twice, alternating, and then press back up into the top of that push-up, bring it back down, 2 jumps or 2 step outs, driving it on up. Stay with it, y'all, 20 seconds to go. 10. Remember, step out or jump out. We got 3, 2, 1, time. Whew, nicely done. All right, y'all, pop up. We've got a squat to a elbow to knee crunch. So we're here, we're squatting, we're crunching. 3, 2, 1, go. Arms are up in field goal, squat, knee to elbow, squat, knee to opposite elbow. Stay with it, y'all. I know you're starting to breathe heavy. Control that breathing. We're almost there. We got one more exercise after this. 15 seconds to go. Make sure those heels are staying on the floor when you squat. Drive those knees out. On the way up, elbow to opposite knee. 3, 2, 1, time. Shake it out. Last thing. Use the space you have. Hands come down. We jump it out for a half burpee, and then we jump sideways. 3, 2, 1, go. Hands come down. Hop or step the feet out. Hop or step them back in. Use your hands. Your arms are going to go where your body's going to go where your arms go. Drive forward. Hop diagonally. Same thing. You need to turn around to use your space. Do that. 15 seconds to go here. Keep your core tight when you jump out. or step out, and then use those arms to help propel you diagonally. 3, 2, 1, time. Nicely done, y'all. All right, we got 90 seconds. Walk it out, control your breathing. Grab some water when you're ready. Whew. Well, if y'all weren't warmed up from that short little warm up at the beginning, I'm sure you're warmed up now. At least I am. So make sure you're catching your breath, grabbing some water if you've got it handy and you need it. We got 1 round down. Now you know what you're looking at. Those are our 8 exercises. We got about another 45 seconds before we get back into it. Same thing. We're starting with those crab toe touches where we've got our stomach facing the ceiling. Remember, try to keep your hips up if you can on that one. Maybe do as many as you can with the hips up. And then if towards the end, your shoulders are starting to really feel it, you can drop down and turn it into just a strictly ab exercise. So you got a couple options there for that first one. All right, y'all. Let's get ready. We got 15 seconds. Get one little last bit of water. I'm sure y'all noticed the rest is pretty short in between these. Of course, rest when you need it, but challenge yourself to make it through the whole 45 seconds. All right, we got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Crab toe touches going now. Drive that floor away from you. Pick those hips up a little bit. Got 20 seconds to go here. You want to make it harder, go faster. You can always slow it down or bring it down to the butt if you need to. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. Nicely done. All right, we're coming up to standing. We got our lateral shuffle to high knee hold. Use the space you have. I want you to give me a couple shuffles. Inside knee comes up. 3, 2, 1, go. Couple shuffles. Inside knee comes up and hold. Opposite arm comes up. Make sure you're pulling that toe towards you too. When you pull that knee up and hold it, squeeze that glute to the down leg. "20 seconds to go. Come on, y'all, work that balance. Grab that floor with that foot. And we got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. Nice work. Next, we're coming down for that beast push-up. We're starting in top of a push-up or from the knees. We're going down. Then when we come up, we're gonna sit back into our feet. Push that floor away from you. Don't bring those knees down. Hold that beast for a second, then drive back forward for the next one. A full body exercise here. We're getting everything. Got 15 seconds to go. Come on, y'all. Finish strong. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Nice work. All right, now we're moving to our side plank. Knee in. We're changing up the order just a little bit from last time. And we got 3, 2, 1. Come on up. Hand behind ear. Elbow to knee. Elbow to knee. Obviously, we can shorten the lever and have the knees bent like so. If you really want to take it up, go from the feet, bring the inside knee up. All right, y'all, switch sides in 3, 2, 1. Switch it up. Same thing on this side. 15 seconds to go. Use those obliques, use those glute muscles to keep those hips up. 3, 2, 1, time. All right, work your way back up to standing. We've got our step through lunge next. Pick a leg to start with. 3, 2, 1. Step it back, chest stays up. Come directly through and forward. So we're trying to make it seamless. If, however, you need to stop in the middle, regain yourself before you drop down for that next lunge, by all means do that. We're switching legs now. Sink the other leg back, step it through. Make sure those toes are pointed forwards here. We want to make sure the knee is tracking the toe at all times. Home stretch, y'all. 5 seconds. And 3, 2, 1. Time. Whew. All right, we're coming down. We got our plank up, down. When we get back down, we're doing 2 plank jacks. 3, 2, 1. Go. Plank up, down. 2 plank jacks. Remember, y'all, this is a core exercise just as much as it is a tricep exercise. So keep those abs nice and tight. Keep those glutes squeezed. Remember, this can always be done from the knees to decrease the amount of body weight you've got to push up. Stay with it, y'all. 10 seconds. We got 3, 2, 1. Time. Woo. Well done, y'all. All right, pop on up. Stay with me. Second to last exercise, squat to cross, elbow, knee crunch. Arms are up. We're going now. Squat, elbow to knee. Squat, elbow to knee. Make sure you got that good squat form going. Root those feet into the floor. Keep your chest up. Heels stay on the floor the whole time. Halfway. Stay with it, y'all. Dig deep. We're almost done here on this second round. 10 seconds to go. Whew. Push. Crunch. 3, 2, 1. Time. All right, last but not least, we got our half burpee to our lateral broad jump. We're going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Use whatever space you've got. Hands come down. Core stays tight. Pop out, pop back up. Use those arms to propel you diagonally as far as you can. Halfway. This is it, y'all. 90 seconds rest after this. Give me everything you got. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Time. Nicely done. All right, y'all, catch your bath towel off. Whew. control that breathing first, then grab water. Hopefully you're huffing and puffing as bad as I am. Otherwise, that's a sign I ate way too well over the holidays, which is definitely the case. Whew. All right, y'all, we got about another 45 seconds. We're gonna do our last round of this. Y'all have made it through 2, so you know what's coming up. Same 8 exercises, 45 on, 15 off. And we'll take a nice long stretch break to finish. Now, since this is the last round, I want to challenge y'all to, if you've been doing a modified version, try to bring it up to the more advanced version, even if it's just for a couple reps. Do what you can to make this last round nice and difficult and challenging for you, as if the other ones haven't already been. But you know, it's a little easier sometimes when you know it's the last round to give it everything you got. So, all right, y'all. Enough talking, let's get into this thing. We got our crab toe touches in that crab position going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. And if you want to take it up even more, straighten that leg. Give yourself more to reach for, as opposed to keeping it bent here. We're halfway. Stay with it, y'all. A lot of stuff going on in this movement, so make sure you got your balance first before you press up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. All right, we're popping up. We got our lateral shuffle to high knee hold. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Give me that shuffle, pump those arms. Get to us, use the space that you have. Get to the end of that space. Pull that knee up, hold it. Good solid position here. Try not to cheat like me and lean into it. Try to stay up nice and tall. "15 seconds to go here. Keep it moving, y'all. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. Good job, y'all. All right, 2 down. We're going to 3 beast push-up. We got 5 seconds. Go ahead and get in push-up position. 3, 2, 1, begin. Push up. Feet are hip width apart. We're driving back. You need to adjust your hands a little bit to get into this beast position. By all means, do that. "25 seconds to go here. So we got a little bit of strength, we got some mobility too though. Sink back into those hips. I know your quads are burning here. Keep pushing, you only got 5 seconds to go. And 3, 2, 1, time. All right, we're staying on the floor. We're picking a side to start with. We've got our side plank, knee in, or knee to elbow. 3, 2, 1, go. Remember, short lever version, you're gonna take elbow to same side knee. Long lever version, you're going to take opposite knee to elbow. And we're switching sides in 3, 2, 1. Switch it up. Same thing on the other side. Short lever, same side, elbow to knee. Crunching in with those obliques. Long lever version. We're up on the feet and we're bringing in opposite knee. Much harder though. 3, 2, 1, time. All right, bring it on up. We are moving to our step through lunge. Halfway through this last round, y'all. Stay with me. Pick a leg to start with. And we're going. Step it back. Try to swing straight through and step forward for that forward lunge. Make sure the knee isn't traveling too far in front of the toes. So much so that the heel is coming up off the floor of whichever leg that we are lunging on. All right, switch legs. Stepping back and forward. Try to make sure that your weight is centered on both of these legs, so you're not leaning into the support leg. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. Woo, shake those legs out. We're hopping down for number 6. We got 3 more. Plank up down to 2 plank jacks. 3, 2, 1, begin. Down to 1 elbow, down to 2. Press it back up to the hands. Jump those feet out. Or you can do it the opposite. You can start low. You can press up high, then come back low and do your plank jacks. Staying low is going to make it slightly less tough on the shoulders, but not by much. Stay with it, y'all. 10 seconds to go. Home stretch here. We're almost done. Keep fighting. 3, 2, 1, time. Whew. All right, y'all. Second last one. Squat to cross elbow to knee crunch. We're going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms up. Squatting down. Knees follow the toes. Opposite knee to elbow. Same thing on the other side. Stay with you, y'all. This one looks easy, but it gets those shoulders burning. It gets the back working. It's got the legs working. It's got everything. All right, 15 seconds to go. Finish strong. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. All right, y'all, this is it. Saving the best for last. Half burpee, diagonal broad jump. 3, 2, come on, y'all, give me everything you got. Go. Kick out, back in, pop it diagonally. Use the space that you've got. Half burpee, cover as much distance as you can for that broad jump. Remember, body follows the arms. Halfway, 20 seconds to go. Ten seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Whew. Good job. Shake it out. Congratulations, you survived 3 rounds. That was tough. All right, y'all. I want you to walk around, hands at the hips or at the head. Oh, thanks for the thumbs up, Ginger. Walk it out, catch your breath. And then we're gonna take us to the floor, do a couple stretches. We got a good 6 minutes to get a really solid cool down. Which I don't know about y'all, but I'm excited for. Because that was tough. That was kind of back to our original power hour format. All right, y'all, let's go ahead. Bring it down to the floor. Seated on the butt. Knees are straight. I want you to squeeze your quads. Reach for the toes. Keep those quads squeezed. Drive the knee into the floor. And then just catch your breath here. And then let's break those feet out wide as you can. Let's reach down to the middle. Still getting hamstrings here. We're not going to stay here in the middle too long since we pretty much already did that. I want you to walk those hands over to your right foot. Reach for the right toe. And then let's walk it back over to the left foot. Try to grab the left toe. Can't grab the toe, grab the ankle. And then relax, let's cross over. One foot goes over the thigh of the other foot, and we're gonna do a glute hug. Sit that torso up tall. Use your arms to help pull you up into that tall position. Do the crown of your head. Feel that stretch in that glute. We're gonna spend about 10 more seconds here, then we'll switch it up to the other side. All right, bring that leg out. Other leg in. Same thing, pull yourself up, nice and tall. Feel that glute screaming at you. We definitely got a lot of leg work in today, along with everything else. All right, in 3, 2, 1. Good. Before we pop up, let's do a chest stretch from down here. We haven't done these in a while. I want you to take your fingertips, point them behind you, directly behind you. Then I just want you to push through the floor to bring your chest up. You should feel a stretch through the front of the shoulder as well as all across the top of the chest. It's okay if you relax your abs a little bit on this one since we're seated. We're really just focused on opening that chest up, and we're getting a little bit of bicep stretch as well. We got 3, 2, 1. Bring it on up. Have something by for balance. We're going to do just a normal quad stretch. So grabbing that ankle, pushing that hip forward, squeezing the glute. Couple more seconds, then we'll switch sides. All right, y'all bring it on down. Switch to the other leg. If you want to, you can test the balance again. You can go to that reach that we did as the warm-up exercise, except we're holding it. You don't have to though. You can just stay with the normal quad stretch. 3, 2, 1. Good. Lastly, clasp the hands together. Big old bear tree hug. So imagine you got the biggest tree possible around those shoulders. Feel that stretch all over the top of the back, in between the shoulder blades. Relax that head too. You can even lean forward a little bit. And then come on out of that, shake those arms out. We got one more. Almost forgot about this one. We did quite a bit of stuff on the floor, so let's get that tricep stretch in. Grab that elbow, pull. Try not to push your head forward. Kind of keep your head where it's at. Couple more seconds, then we'll switch and do the other arm. And that will be it for our bodyweight boot camp today. All right, y'all, bring it down, shake it out. Other arm, tricep stretch. About 30 seconds here, and that'll be it. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed that. Certainly a little different than what I've been doing the last couple classes. Happy to be back on Tuesdays with y'all every other week, or every 3 weeks now. But y'all bring that arm down, shake it out, and that is it. Thanks so much for coming.
Thanks, Justin. Good workout as always.